Are you tired of all the kitchen trends and not sure what actually lasts? Every time you turn around, there's something new. And honestly, it can feel overwhelming, especially when you're about to spend real money on a kitchen upgrade, because here's what nobody talks about. What if you pick something that looks amazing today but feels dated in just a couple of years? So instead of chasing trends, I looked at what's actually being used in kitchens right now, across remodels, designer projects, and cabinet collections. And the same cabinet color directions keep showing up again and again. In this video, I'm giving you 5 cabinet color options that are popular for a reason. They work in real homes, they're easy to live with, and they don't date quickly. Even though it's not a painted color, the most popular cabinet choice right now is natural wood. In many recent kitchen projects, wood cabinets are appearing just as often as, and sometimes even more than, painted white. While white kitchens used to be the standard because they looked clean, many people began feeling they were too cold, almost clinical. So families are now choosing wood to make their homes feel warmer, more relaxed, and lived in. Instead of covering wood with thick layers of paint, people are celebrating the natural grain, knots, and variation that make each kitchen feel unique. If you're looking at the wood tones appearing most often right now, white oak stands out clearly. Designers often call it a design chameleon because it fits almost any style, from modern city apartments to traditional country homes. It's loved for its light, neutral color that doesn't lean too yellow or too red, which helps a space feel calm and grounded. White oak is usually finished with a soft, clear coat that keeps it light and natural. When paired with creamy stone countertops and black hardware, it creates a very fresh style called modern organic. For homeowners wanting something deeper and more dramatic, walnut is also widely used. Its rich chocolate brown tone adds instant warmth and luxury. Because walnut is a premium material, it's often used selectively, on an island or a coffee bar, rather than across every cabinet. It pairs beautifully with brass or gold hardware, which enhances the richness and makes the cabinetry feel more like fine furniture. Beyond oak and walnut, other woods are also reappearing in kitchens. Hickory for rustic contrast, maple for smooth stained finishes, and even reclaimed wood for those wanting a sense of history and sustainability. Where you live can also influence which wood feels most natural in a home. On the West Coast, the light, airy feel of white oak is especially common. In the South, warmer woods like pine are widely used for their inviting character. If you are in the Southwest, knotty woods that look a bit rough are popular to match the desert, while in the Pacific Northwest, cedar wood connect to the surrounding forests. There's also a practical reason many families choose wood. Small scratches or dent just blends into the grain and is hard to see. Wood cabinetry also tends to age gracefully and can last decades, whereas painted finishes may need refreshing sooner. To keep the look current, designers are moving away from glossy finishes and using soft matte or low sheen finishes that make the wood look raw and natural. Finally, you don't have to choose just one look. A very popular trend is the tuxedo kitchen, where we paint the upper cabinets white to keep the room feeling open, but use wood on the lower cabinets to make the space feel solid and warm. While wood is making headlines, the other big shift in kitchen design right now is the move away from the cool, flat grays that were everywhere a few years ago. The most popular new colors are mushroom and taupe, often grouped together as grayish, a mix of gray and beige. These shades are popular because they offer the brightness people love in lighter kitchens, but with more warmth and depth than stark white. Colors like pashmina, accessible beige, or shiitake are good examples of this soft mushroom taupe range. These colors work perfectly in modern open-concept homes, where the kitchen connects to living spaces. Instead of standing out, they just flow naturally with the furniture and flooring around them. There's also a very practical reason these warm neutrals are so widely chosen. Pure white cabinets tend to show every speck of dust or smudge, which means constant upkeep. Mushroom and taupe tones are what designers often call forgiving. They sit in the middle range where both light dust and darker marks are less noticeable, so kitchens look clean longer with less effort. If you still love the look of a white kitchen, that direction has softened as well. Instead of bright, sharp whites, many renovations now use warm, off-white shades like alabaster, white dove, or similar creamy tones that feel softer and more relaxed. We often use a strategy called layered neutrals, where we mix these creamy cabinets with wood shelves or a stone backsplash to create depth and interest without introducing strong color. Finally, choosing these colors is one of the smartest things you can do for the value of your home. While bold colors are fun, neutrals like grisache, mushroom, and warm white are considered safe bets that almost every buyer likes. These shades make a home feel move-in, ready, and cozy, which can actually help you get higher offers if you eventually decide to sell. If you're looking to add real color to your kitchen, but still keep things calm, you'll be happy to hear that soft greens have become one of the most widely chosen cabinet colors today. And we're not talking about bright or bold shades. The greens appearing most often are muted, earthy tones like sage, olive, and eucalyptus. Designers often call these new neutrals because they're gentle enough to work almost like beige or gray, so the kitchen feels calm and comfortable. Colors like clary sage, Saybrook sage, or evergreen fog are perfect examples of this soft, earthy green range. The main reason people are falling in love with these greens is that they create a strong connection to nature right inside the home. Instead of a busy workspace, these colors turn the kitchen into a tranquil oasis that feels like a relaxing garden. This direction works especially well in cottage or heritage-style kitchens because it feels fresh yet familiar, like the space has evolved naturally over time rather than being brand new and trendy. To make these green cabinets look their best, we usually pair them with warm wood accents like open oak shelves or a butcher block countertop. These natural materials work together to enhance the organic feel of the room. For handles and knobs, the best choice is brushed brass, because the warm gold tone looks luxurious against the soft green and gives the room a classic, elegant look. This direction varies slightly by region. In the Pacific Northwest, deeper mossy or forest greens are common, reflecting the surrounding landscape. In the Northeast, softer muted greens tend to suit historic-style homes. If you love color but still want something classic and strong, deep blue cabinets remain one of the most popular choices right now. While navy has been a favorite for years, many kitchens today are using even deeper, richer tones like midnight blue, cobalt, or indigo. Designers continue to use these shades because they bring a sense of depth and elegance that lighter colors simply can't create. Shades like Van Dusen Blue, Navel, or Indigo Batik sit right in this deep blue range. Because these blues are so dark, painting every cabinet this color can make a kitchen feel heavy. So instead, a very common approach is to use them on the lower cabinets or the island while keeping the uppers light. This creates a natural balance, darker and grounded below, lighter and open above, so the room still feels spacious. To keep these dark cabinets looking their best, we almost always pair them with light-colored countertops to create a stunning contrast that makes the blue pop. For the texture, we are staying away from shiny, plastic-looking finishes. Instead, use a matte finish, which gives the dark color a deep, velvety richness. I also need to be honest with you about the practical side of living with dark blue cabinets. The good news is that they are excellent at hiding dark stains, like spilled coffee or red wine, which would ruin a white cabinet immediately. The bad news is that dark cabinets are magnets for dust, fingerprints, and water spots. If you're feeling confident and want to bring real personality into your kitchen, the final direction we're seeing more often is what designers call saturated or spicy tones. Unlike the softer neutrals we talked about earlier, these are deeper, pigment-rich colors inspired by things like wine, clay, and spice. We are seeing a surprise comeback of deep reds and wine tones, such as burgundy, oxblood, and plum, which designers love because they feel bold but familiar, almost like a high-end historic home that has been there for 100 years rather than a brand new remodel. You'll often see cabinet colors like Rookwood Dark Red from Sherwin-Williams or New London Burgundy used in this deeper wine range. To keep these strong colors looking refined, we have very specific recipes for how to mix them. Deep oxblood works beautifully with marble and polished nickel for a classic feel, while plum combined with dark wood and warm metals creates a rich, intimate look. If deep red feels too dramatic, another group in this family draws from clay and earth, terracotta, rust, and caramel. These tones bring warmth and energy, making a kitchen feel inviting. This palette appears especially often in regions like the Southwest, where the earthy tones echo the surrounding landscape. Pairings also matter here. Terracotta with oak and copper for an earthy vibe, while caramel with black stone and brass creates a cozy atmosphere. One important guideline with these saturated colors is light. Because they're deep, they work best in kitchens with good natural light. To keep them feeling authentic, they're often combined with textured materials, handmade tile, natural stone, or aged metals, which add depth and character. These are the 5 cabinet directions showing up again and again right now. But I'd love to know, do you agree with this list? Or are you seeing something different where you live? And if you want to see the actual trending cabinet colors for 2026, watch this next.